Why you need a website no matter what your industry. Do you think that you need a business website? Do you have objections to a website for your business? If so, you are not alone. In fact, 35% of small businesses believe they are too small. 31% of small businesses use social media instead of a website. 25% of small businesses lack technical knowledge. 23% of small businesses believe it is not relevant to their industry. And 11% of small businesses don't see the value in it. But does every business have a website? Hardly. Less than 2/3 of small businesses have a website. That means that nearly 64% of businesses are doing better than yours. With nearly 80% of internet users owning a smartphone, can you afford to not be found online? You still have a chance to beat 44% of them if you develop a strategic website for your business. Here are 9 reasons why you need a website. Reason number 1. Nearly 1/3 of consumers disregard businesses without a website. Having a website isn't enough. Implementation and execution matter as well. Your customers' experiences with your website or e-commerce presence matter, and you should certainly have a mobile-first site as well. In our daily lives, we make decisions about people we meet and network with. We base our opinion on their credibility by measuring various external qualifiers that we deem important to us. Your website is no different. Reason number 2, you are being searched for online. Internet Live stats suggest that there are estimated to be 3.5 billion Google searches per day, and that grows by roughly 10% every year. Search Engine Land suggests that Google receives over 63,000 searches per second on any given day. eMarketer says that 35% of product searches start on Google. HubSpot explains that 34% of near-me searches done via desktop and tablets result in store visits. As the volume of search queries fielded by Google grows, the more chances you have to drive traffic to your website through the paid and organic results. If you are not in those search results, you most likely will not be found. Reason number 3, human engagement with local businesses start at the website. There are many benefits to social media that are integral to the success of your business or brand, but it should be used in addition to your website. Having a website allows you to have full control over your brand. This is because it is yours. You have complete ownership over it. How it looks and what it says is entirely up to you, making it the ultimate platform to reflect exactly who you are, why you do what you do, what makes you different, and the value you provide. Having your own website means building a presence on your own terms the way that you want. Your website should be the heart of your online presence, and social media should be your marketing tool. The two go hand in hand, and both are crucial to online success in the modern era. Reason number 4, web content affects commercial transactions. E-commerce websites give your target audience the ability to buy products and services from your business. This saves you a lot of expenses and gives your audience convenience. With a well-designed and developed e-commerce website, your customers can avail of your products from practically anywhere and at any time. The overall look and feel of a website plays a crucial role in creating good first impressions. It is not without reason that over 35% of people leave websites because they find them poor in design or navigation. And if this is your site, you are leaving money on the table. Reason number 5, consumers make judgment calls on a company's credibility based on their website. Nearly 75% of consumers admit to making judgment calls on the credibility of the business based upon their website design. Ironically, more than 1/4 of small businesses spend less than $500 on a website. Can you afford to lose credibility because you didn't budget enough money for a purpose-built website that makes you stand out? Many companies opt to use cheap, bargain hosting and design companies like Wix and Weebly. While those companies can get you off the ground for a minimal investment, they do come with their own problems. With these companies, you are faced with limited customization options, questionable website ownership policies, and little to no guidance on what makes your website stand out from your competitors. With the growth and popularity these platforms have seen, businesses have flocked to them, but being popular doesn't make them inherently better. What good does a cheap solution do for your business brand if you have a poor theme or your large image on your homepage is stretched and out of focus? Your credibility will suffer. Even if you decide to use one of these services, it is in your best interest to reach out to a professional in your local network or chamber to give vital feedback on your new site and its design before you publish an unattractive site that damages your brand's credibility. Reason number 6, You need to answer basic questions quickly. Who are you? What do you offer? What makes you different from your competitor? What are your qualifications? How have you solved real problems for other customers? And arguably more important, how do I contact you? Reason number 7, it will help you beat competitors in your industry. 74% of small business websites have no e-commerce. However, 58% of mobile revenue comes from mobile websites as opposed to apps. Most Americans prefer to shop online, so it makes sense to take your business online, even if you're a brick and mortar, so that you can reach as many customers as possible. Reason number 8, social media reach doesn't last forever. Many of you will be thinking that you have a booming social media presence. It's great that you're on Facebook. So is everyone else. With a website, your marketing opportunities increase from a local audience to a global audience. Digital sales conversions save time and labor. Having a website gives you an elevated brand and greater ability to manage web aesthetics. Websites are more cost-effective than brick and mortar by giving you the ability to track marketing and business analytics. When asked what would most improve their businesses in 2017, 32% of small business owners in the Capital One survey cited increasing advertising and marketing. But just 14% said creating a website. Your website should be the basis of your advertising and marketing efforts and not an afterthought. Reason number 9, it is your hardest working employee. Consider the cost of printed marketing materials and then think about the cost of designing a website. It almost always makes sense to invest in a website. At a cost of about $1.58 an hour, assuming 40 hours per week, or more accurately 32 cents an hour considering it never takes time off, your website will be your least expensive and most productive employee. The following are some of the most often heard objections for businesses not to have a website. Objection number 1, my business is too small and I don't have the budget for a website. Is the cost of a website less than the cost of lost revenue caused by being left behind? Objection number 2, I have a guy that said he could make a website for free. This is inherently a bad idea. Let's say you have a new home and want it landscaped. Do you call your friend who owns a mower? If all you want is the grass to be cut, you would certainly call your friend. You wouldn't expect your friend to understand the complexities of landscaping just because he owns a mower. This applies to your website too. You need someone who does more than just build a website. They need to understand the complexities of site design, mobile-friendly layouts, search engine optimization, and how to tie a website into your brand effectively. Remember, you are being judged and your credibility is on the line. Objection number 3, our customers aren't big computer users. Objection number 4, I don't need a website because my industry doesn't need one. Objection number 5, I'm not an e-commerce or online business. These last 3 objections fall together in terms of my response. 48% of people cited that a website's design is a number 1 factor in determining the credibility of a business. 48% of users said that if a business's website is not mobile friendly, they'll take it as an indication that the business simply doesn't care. Competition is fiercely digital these days. This is a big reason why small businesses need websites. Remember, 64% of small businesses have an online presence. Whether they have a website, social media accounts, or both, small businesses in general have caught on. But those that don't have a website simply cannot compete with the companies that do. Online consumers are only going to see the businesses that have websites. That means all other businesses that don't have a web presence will stay in the dark. Meanwhile, businesses with websites will outshine them. Can you really afford to be left behind? Can you survive and thrive while others outperform your business? If you want to talk to Pigment Studios regarding your online presence, or if you need help in overcoming your own objections, call us at 877-352-1004 or visit us on the web at pigmentstudios.com. You can also reach out to us on Facebook.